PS29, and we're now looking at steering, counter steer and positioning, and we're actually proving it to you. We've covered the theory before on this, so we're going to be proving it to you out on the road. But before we go out on the road, just a couple of things that I need to add in. Let's go back to a corner here, with a right hand corner here. Remember we said that if you want to go to the right, you've got to counter steer in such a way that you make the bike go to the right, which means pushing pressure away with your right hand whilst pulling back with the left. The faster you go, the more pressure that you need, and the quicker you need to change direction, the quicker you need to apply that pressure. Now at relatively slow speeds, sometimes it's just enough just to simply push with your right hand. As you lean to the right, push with the right. As you lean to the left, push with your left. Now it's not a lot of pressures at slow speeds. As those speeds increase, remember we explained before, those pressures do increase. Now what I want to explain here is that before you go running to the near side like this for right hand bends, and before we go to the off side towards the centre line for left hand bends, you need to be completely comfortable with your steering. On my advanced courses, I never ask anyone to run in these positions till I'm 100% sure they can go in the middle, through in the middle and out in the middle. Very important that you can steer and make that bike go exactly where you need it to go. If you're going around the corner and you think to yourself, well, I sort of need 2 metres to the left of me and 2 metres to the right of me to give myself a bit of slack just in case, then you need to work on your steering. If I put a 10-pence piece down on the road, I should be able to hit it every time. Look for it, see it and hit it every single time. That's how accurate you pretty much need to be with your steering. So let's look at then what we're going to be doing now to make sure we can do this. And the reason this is that it's like this, let's imagine I was walking in a straight line. I would only need a bit of road, a bit of path, maybe half a metre wide to do that. But if you took that half metre path, put it 1,000 feet in the air and say, John, walk across those points, I would be wobbling and terrified and petrified. It's the same thing as when I've got someone that's not comfortable with their steering. If I ask them to run in the near side like this, it doesn't work. For the simple reason they're terrified they're going to hit the banking. The same as if I ask someone to run close to the centre line on a left hand bend, it doesn't work. They're petrified they're going to run over the white line. So the very reason I've got them into these positions for, which is to extend vision around the corner, it does exactly the opposite. Because they're terrified they're going to hit the banking, so instead of their vision being extended around the corner, they start looking down at the banking. Same as when they're coming another way, instead of looking around the corner, they start looking at the white line because they don't want to run over it. So if you're not comfortable with your steering, trying to run in these near side and off side positions can be highly dangerous and can actually work against you because you will not extend the vision, you'll do the opposite. So you need to get comfortable with your steering first, and that's what I'm going to go out and show you. Now a little bit, people are just are frightened to lean because of the tyre grip trade-off. Now I explained it before with my little diagram, but I'm going to explain it with my pencil now. So let's just show this fairly quickly for you. Here I am with my pencil on the slippy surface, glass, with a pencil, and I think you'll agree there's not much grip there. And yet look, I can move that pencil from side to side quite easily, 10 degrees either side. Now, that's when I said to you, you could trail brake into a corner 10 degrees, you can accelerate the last 10 degrees out. That's why, because that's super slippy on a super slippy surface, yet it didn't slip. Let's now take my rubber, turn it upside down, simulating my tyre here. Alright, now, if I now do the same thing and I put a lean, look how much more I can lean before that slides. Now, let's see how far down it can really go. There we go, and it slides about now. There's it starting to go. So without putting any pressure on it, just letting it finger weight, just sitting on the end of it and letting it go down, there's how far it can go before it slides out. Now if you think about Marc Marquez, for example, Valentino Rossi, these racers, think how far they get over before their tyres start to slide out underneath them. Now, but watch what happens if we come back up again now. If we come back up again, watch what happens now. If I get the pencil to here, now that's not one to slip just now on the glass, I can tell you. But let's say I grabbed a handful of brake at the moment, front brake. Well, that's equivalent to effectively transferring weight towards the front and to the outside. The tyre would want to slide outwards. Now watch what happens when I push pressure now on it. Look, she's away. As soon as I push pressure on, she's there, and as soon as I push pressure, she's away. Now it's the same thing, so we come back up again. So if you're going round a corner and you're leaning, and you just suddenly decide to snatch the brake, then, well, maybe not as quick as that, but transfer the weight onto the front, the weight goes forward and to the outside. It's the equivalent of shoving the tyre out. Same as if you're leaning through a corner and you just go whack and whack the throttle on, that tyre's trying to push you forward, but it finds an easier way, which it slides out the side. That's why you should never brake in a corner or accelerate hard when you're leaned over. You should wait until you're more upright. So on the brakes, remember we said you brake when you're upright, hard, down to about 10 degrees. As soon as you get to that 10 degrees, start easing that brake off very quickly. That was trail braking in, and I've just showed how it works. Now, the racers will trail brake even deeper angles into the corners because they've got much grippier tyres. Same as accelerating off. Again, as you're coming out of a corner, as you come more upright, that last 15 degrees, 10 degrees, I'm really rolling the power on. Your MotoGP racers got much grippier tyres, they're accelerating earlier than that. Okay, so let's go out on the road now, let's prove it. Okay, so here we are on the motorcycle. You'll see I'm pushing away with 2 fingers, pushing with the left, and as I push away, notice the bike, if I push with the left, it goes to the left, if I push with the right, it goes to the right. Notice if I push and let it go, it stays at that lean angle. Push, let it go, stays at a lean angle. Notice I was pushing the pressure on slowly and gently there. Now, pulling back with the right, it went to the left, I pulled back with the left, and it went to the right. So I'm showing that you can push and you can pull to move the motorcycle from side to side. At the moment I've got both hands on, and you see I was moving the bar slowly. Now just the one hand here, one hand I'm pushing away with the right hand and pulling back with the right. Now you can see I'm putting the pressure on quickly. So quick pressure from right to left makes the bike move from right to left. Now I'm doing the pressure slowly and I'm making the bike move slowly. So you notice the bike weaves slowly if I put the pressure on slowly, and quick if I go quick. Notice if I put the pressure on then let it go, it stays at that lean angle. Now, if you notice now when we ride along the road here, you'll see me again applying the pressure through the handlebars, and the way I'm applying the pressure, you'll be able to see what way I can make the bike move. At the moment I'm putting the pressure on quickly, and then you'll see I'm putting the pressure on slowly, and then put the pressure on quickly again. So I'm changing the rate that I can make that bike lean. Now this is very handy if you're going into a tight corner and you need to be able to change direction quickly. You need to put the pressure on quickly. If however you need to make a smoother, slower transition, then you put the pressure on slower, more gently. So I'm pulling back with the left, it goes to the right, pull back with the right and it goes to the left, making the bike move from side to side. Now at this time you'll see I've got no hands on at all. I'm making the bike go from left to right. Now what I'm doing here is I'm leaning my body to the left, pulling my inside right knee into the tank and hanging off to the left, and then when I want it to go to the right, I hang my body off to the right and I press my right left knee into the tank. By doing that I can make the bike move from side to side. Not as effective as counter steering, but it's still effective. So if I want to make the bike go to the left, as I say, I lean my body to the left and pull with my right knee. Now you'll see me from behind here, and I'm just doing the pressure slowly there, and then you'll see I'm moving the pressure quickly. Then you'll see I'm doing the pressure slowly again. Building up a little bit of speed. Now let's watch what I do here now. Keep gentle, slow pressure. Notice just gentle, slow pressure makes a slow, gentle transition. Notice now how I begin to build up the rate that I'm applying the pressure at. And notice how I can make the bike flick from side to side. Now notice those tyres are not flicking underneath me, nowhere near the car if anyone thought was panicking there. Now, you'll see there that I'm flicking that bike from side to side by applying quick pressure. And at one point you actually heard the bike sort of bottoming out. You'll notice the tyres didn't slide out underneath me though, not at those sort of lean angles. Notice now I'm putting the pressure on, letting it go. And notice how the bike goes at that lean angle. Once you set the pressure, remember I explained that earlier, once you set the lean angle and you relax the pressure, it stays at that lean angle. Same thing on the way back here. Again, Lewis is behind me. Notice I'm putting the pressure on a bit quicker, so his transition was a bit quicker. Here's a slow transition, just gentle. Now we're putting the pressure on, letting the bars go, pressure on, let the bars go, pressure on, let the bars go. And notice whenever you set the lean angle, it stays at that lean angle. This is why when you go into a bend and you set the pressure, initially get the lean angle you require, you then just relax your arms once you've set that pressure. Now there we go. Notice I'm running on the car track, not so much in the centre because it's a bit dirty there, but I'm running on the car track. Now I was paying attention to the mirrors just to make sure there's nobody coming up wanting to overtake us, but I'm flicking the bike from side to side. A lot of people are frightened their tyres are going to slide out beneath them. Well, I'm being violently flicking that bike from left to right there. Now I'm actually steering the bike now with no hands at all like I was doing before. Remember I said, If I want it to go to the right, I lean my body to the right and pull my right knee, my left knee into the tank. If I want it to go to the left, I lean my body to the left and I pull my right knee into the tank. Now, as you can see that I can make the bike move from side to side just by shifting my body weight and pressing my knee into the tank. So when I combine that with the bars, it's very, very efficient. Now here's me going along the road. One finger, look, just push, let it go, and then pulling it back. So I'm showing it with one hand here, push and pull. Now I prefer to use my lead hand as my push hand. So if I push with my right, it goes to the right. If I push from the left, it goes to the left. So that's what I call my lead hand. So like so now, that's my lead hand. One finger, you notice, is all I'm using at these slow speeds. There's two fingers. And notice how I could pull back as well. Now watch this right hand bend that I come up to. Watch what I do here. Straighten it up, push, let it go, and it goes round the bend. Come to the next bend here. I think I push with my left, yes, push from my left, let it go, another little push, and it brings it back. That's when you give a wee push, you think you need a bit more lane, you just give it a little push again. Now I know it looks scary on board here. Trust me, when you're on a bike, it doesn't look nearly as scary as this. It always looks scary on the bike. It looks like I'm flying here. I think I was doing about 30 mile an hour from memory. Now push, set the lean angle, let it go, push with the left, set the lean angle, let it go. Into the corner, push with the right, let it go. So once you've set the lean angle, and that's the lean angle you want, you just relax. If you need more lean angle, just push a bit more on the right hand. If I want more right here, push to the left. If I want more lean angle, just push a bit more to the left. Once I get the lean angle, fine. So in the bikers, push the right hand. Notice I push the right hand away to bring the bike out to the right. Again, going on the straight here, one finger. So just push to the right, push to the left, push to the right, pull back with the left, and it goes, as you can see, if I pull back on the left, it goes to the right. So I'm now doing the pull back rather than the push. I always push with one hand. My right hand is always my lead hand. I push with the right. Now if I'm just going like say here, not too fast, just 3 fingers here, push, then let it go, and that was the job done. So notice the faster I go, the more fingers I use. If it's just one finger I'm needing for slower speeds, 2 fingers a bit faster. If I'm going faster still, 3 fingers, 4 fingers if I'm going faster. I'll use both hands if I'm really going fast. So watch me through these bends now. 2 fingers, let's let go, and watch, I think I actually steered most of this here with no fingers at all. It looks scary on the bike here, but I'm just using my body position here to steer the bike from side to side. I wouldn't recommend that, by the way. I'm just merely demonstrating that you can actually steer a bike with your body and your knees. It's about 10% effective. You're doing 90% of it through the bars, and that's what I'm showing here in this video. Now notice I was on the near side there. That's why it's so important to be able to move the bike from side to side with your steering. And that's what I'm showing here, that I can move the bike from the left near side to the right side. I can lean the bike. There I go there, 2 fingers, just push, 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 just flicking the bike from side to side. So let's watch what I do now as I go up over the crest here, into the near side here, just in case somebody's coming. Watch the next bend, see what it is, just push slightly on the right, she goes over to the right, straighten her up. I'm pulling back on the right there just to show us a different way of doing it. I personally prefer to push. Push with the right, there we go, let her go, and she goes right across the bend, no problem. Left hand bend coming up, let's see how I do this one. I'm going to put the right hand underneath, I'm going to pull back for a change. Pull back, get the lean angle, let it go. Push with the right to straighten it up, going at this bend, push with the right, relax, there she goes. And that's it. Okay, so let's say we put all this together then. Here we are on bike. Okay, so remember when I said that I was sort of hanging off there, steering with my body, upper body. I was pushing my, for example, going, as we're coming up here, going to the left. I'm going to lean my body now to the left. I'm going to push my right knee into the tank, push my left foot down on the peg, push with my left foot, hand, and if necessary, pull back with the right. If I'm going at slower speeds, I really just push, but if I'm going faster, I'll push and pull. So let's look at this next corner and coming up to it. It's a right hand bend. So I'd be starting to lean my body to the right, push my right hand, pushing down the right foot, and my left knee into the tank. That makes it go to the right. The faster I go, the more I put those forces on. So we've got a right hand bend, not much of a bend here, not much pressure needed, just very slight on the right. Left hand coming up here, we can see it's quite a gentle curve and bend moving away from us. Just a slight move of the body there, just very slight pressure on the left hand. Set the lean angle, and that's us. We've got her, she's sitting there right on that right side. We can see the vision, nothing come in. We can see the next bend's a right hand bend followed by a left, and it's a quick flick. So back on the near side. Now pressure on the right hand, lean the body to the right, pushing the right foot, move her to the right. Now get ready, left hand left, move it to the left. So I'm pushing the left hand, leaning to the left as I was pushing on the left foot. Here we go, a nice gentle right hand bend. You can see the limit point's already moving, so just a slight shift with the body there, just a slight push with the right hand, that's all that would need. Left one coming up here again, shift the body to the left, push slightly on the left hand, get the lean angle set. Tighter one coming up, we can see it's a bit tighter. I'd move the body a bit more, push a bit more on the right, get the lean angle set, job done. Relax once she's in. On the power up the hill, see it's a blind crest, in towards the near side a little bit. Not too close in, but just enough that if there was any hazard there I could deal with it. Nice straight opening up on the power, moving back just right of centre. Keeping the vision open away from near side, offside, blind crest. Nothing there. Extend the vision in the distance, another blind crest. You'll see me moving back in towards the near side. Just in case there's somebody coming another way, but I've got to still be able to deal with any near side hazards as well. As I go over the blind crest now, I can see it flicks to the right and then left. So moving back onto the right hand side now, I'd be moving my body slightly to the left, just pushing slightly on the left hand, just getting that lean angle set. Keeping it to the left, you can see it's still going to the left. Pulling it back over to the left again, getting ready for the right. And there we go. That's it. Let's look at the last little bit. Watch what I'm doing. Watch how I move the bike from the near side to the off side. Left hand bend, over to the right. There she goes, reducing the speed, maintaining, opening up, on the power. Next one stationary, slowing her down. Maintain, there she is, she's opening up on the power. Blind crest, near side. Back out. Blind crest, moving back slightly into the left side. There she goes, vision opening up on the power. Yeehaw! Great fun, you can't beat it. See you in the next video.